So many faces, so many races, different voices, different choices. Some are mad while others laugh. Some getting old with no better half. Others grieve while others curse. Another mourn behind their black purse. Some have poor, some have bread. Some are sober and some are wasted. Some are rich because of faith. Some are poor with no food on the plate. Some stand out while others blend. Some are fat and stout while some are thin. Some are friends, some are foes. Some have some while some have no. Yeah. Every color, every hue is represented by me and you. Take a slide in a slope. Take a look at a kaleidoscope spinning round. Make a twirl in this kaleidoscope world. Some are great, some are few. Others lie while some tell the truth. Some say poems and some do sing. Others sing through their guitar strings. Some know it all while sung up, bam. Let the bass line strum to the bang of the drum. Some can swim while others sink. Some will find their minds and think. Others walk while others run. You can't talk peace and have a gun. Some are hurt and some do cry. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. Some are friends and some are foes. Some are foil, some have no. Yeah. Every color, every hue is represented by me and you. Take a slide in a slope. Take a look in a kaleidoscope spinning round. Make a twirl in this kaleidoscope world. Kaleidoscope world. In this kaleidoscope world. Hello, Esther Moncada. Hello, warm greetings, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from right now, and welcome to JhermiNATION PV, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host here, Jeremy, in London. And it's Halloween and it's raining outside. But never mind, the show must go on and we will have fun here in JhermiNATION. So I'd like to welcome Esther Moncada and all the rest who are watching right now. And please write on the comment box where you're watching from right now. And of course, some thumbs up and hearts will be very much appreciated. So don't be shy. Give it a try. Click those buttons now. And before we carry on, I just would like to invite everyone for a minute of silence. Let us all remember all those who died of COVID-19 and all those who lost their job because of this pandemic.
Remember their names, their faces, don't forget. Things will never be the same. Together we must honor them. They gave their lives so we can carry on. We owe it to them to be better, to be kinder to each other. And as the storm subsides and we can see the rainbow.
Yes, apologies there. I lost my connection, but never mind. I'm so excited for today because I've got two very special guests, and it's all about fashion. And fashion is an art. And how do you turn fashion and art into business? So that's where what we're going to talk about today. And I would like to bring on our guests. I have two guests for today. The first one I'm going to introduce is the model. She's a beauty queen and a brand ambassador of Stylia. She is also a physiotherapist by profession, and I would like to bring in Lynette. Hello, Lynette.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And of course, I would like to introduce the CEO and founder of Stylia. And not just that, he's also the founder of Krish Media TV and Pride of Nation Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, our friend from India, let us all welcome Sha Krish. Hello, Sha. How are you?
So good, so
actually
nice. Thank you for your welcome.
amazing, amazing? Are you actually in England at the moment or somewhere else?
Of course, like I'm in India now, and like at home, Mike.
Sorry? Are you in England right now?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I think like there is some network issues. I couldn't hear you Yeah, now I can hear
Oh,
you.
right.
Yes.
You can hear me now. Yeah. So how are you, Sha? Are you in England at the moment or you're in the
Yeah.
somewhere else?
No, I'm in India now.
All right. Okay. Stay safe there, brother, okay? It's amazing. We are in England and you're
Yeah.
in India and we can communicate.
Oh
And
yeah.
please, yes, Ate Lynette, please
Yeah.
greet
Yeah.
our viewers here in JhermiNATION.
Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to every viewers of JhermiNATION. And I wish you to stay safe always. And God bless. And thank you, Jeremy, for having us here. And glad to see us again, Mr. Shah.
Yes. How about you, Mr. Shah? Can you give us a warm greetings there from India? Greet our petty viewers here in JhermiNATION. I think there's a bit of delay.
Hello.
Hello, can you
I
hear
guess
me?
there is some network internet connection problem. Yeah, now I
Okay,
can hear
no
you.
problem. Yes, great, great. Guys, thank you very much for coming here in JhermiNATION. Thank you for accepting my invite. But before we carry on, I always do this to my special guests, and nobody skips my quick fire questions. Are you ready for this, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. This is
Sure,
this is
sure. Very much,
this
very
is
much.
this is to get to know you more and warm you up, and of course, have some fun here in JhermiNATION. Are you ready? Okay, let's start with
Pleasure
Lynette.
joining here.
Thank you. Yeah, Lynette, lipstick or eyebrows?
Oh, eyebrows for me.
Eyebrows.
Yes.
Sha, blonde or brunette?
Uh, Brunette.
Brunette. Ate Lynette,
Yes.
apart from your face, which
Yep.
body part you look most in the mirror?
Oh, I normally look on my waist actually.
On your
So to
waist.
say, yeah, yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Because if I'm putting on weight, it shows on my waist. So I said, oh no, this is not right.
Sha, slim or voluptuous?
Yeah. Slim, of course.
Slim. Lynette, when are you most
Yeah.
beautiful? When are you most
Oh,
beautiful?
I can say I'm most beautiful when I just wake up in the morning because that's the time I don't have any makeup on. It's just my usual self. And then I just
Yeah.
look in the mirror and I'll say, I'm alive, thank God. So that's when I look most beautiful.
Amazing.
Mm.
Sha, comfort or style?
Style.
Style. Lynette, money or fame?
Yeah.
Fame, because fame can buy money after. Actually, it comes
Yes.
after.
Amazing. Sha, fit in or stand out?
Come again. Repeat it. Repeat it.
Fit fit in or stand out?
Stand out. Of course.
Stand out, yeah.
Never fit into
Lynette,
it. Stand out always.
amazing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Lynette, if you have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, I would like to be Superman or Superwoman.
Super
Yes,
Superwoman?
where
Huh?
I can help everyone in need. Let's just say if somebody helps shouts for my help, then boom, I'll be there.
Amazing. Sha, dream or career?
Dream, of course.
Of course, amazing. Lynette, what would you tell your 12-year-old self? If you're in front of your 12-year-old self right now, what would you tell yourself or the 12-year-old Lynette?
I will, when I'm looking at the mirror now and I'm a 12-year-old, I will say, go for your dreams and work for it.
Amazing. How about you, Sha? What would you tell your 12-year-old self if you're in front of Sha, the 12-year-old?
All right. Be inspired. It's the only thing.
Be inspired. Yes, it's very important to be inspired.
Yeah.
Amazing. I hope you enjoy that one. Ate Lynette and Sha.
Yes,
Sure, of
Now,
course.
it's a good one.
yes, amazing. Yeah. So we have Sha Krish, who is from our friend from India, who is the founder and owner of Stylia, which we are going to talk about today. And of course, the brand ambassador here in the UK is Ate Lynette Medina, who is also a physiotherapist by profession. So, how did you get to know each other? How did you get connected?
Okay. Social media, of course, which is a very strong platform, to connect with people across the globe. So that's how we connected, and it's not only through Facebook, but still, when we go in search of profiles, like Linda has got so much of experience, and more than experience, she is so much passionate about fashion and style. So we
Mm-hmm.
found that she is capable of carrying the style. So finally, like after the official discussions, we decided that like she can be the brand ambassador for us, who can like take forward this the brand a step ahead to promote in the locations. So that's how it worked.
Wow, amazing. It's amazing how social media can work for
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Amazing, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
when Mr. Shah approached me,
Exactly,
I was a
exactly.
bit, I was
This
not
COVID
sure.
like pandemic situation, it made us all like understand how strong the social media is. To be
Yeah,
very honest.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So you got something to say, Lynette?
Yeah, at first, Mr. Shaq kindly has connected me via Messenger and asked
Mm-hmm.
how I was and if I'm interested with this kind of business. And he laid all the services that he was doing. At first, he asked me if I can go to his like interviewing, like on the coffee table, isn't it, Mr. Shaq? And then I said, because of my schedule, I was so busy that time, I didn't manage to go on live shows with him with that morning coffee table show. But when he told me about Stylia, I said, okay, I can go with that. And then that's it. That's how it started. And he gave me the contract and everything. And then, yeah, I was so thankful that he chose me. And it's honor and privilege to represent Stylia here in UK. So that's how it started. Social media
Wow.
is indeed powerful.
Exactly. Yeah. So, Ate Lynette, how long have you been modeling for?
Oh, it just started last year actually. I started on a pageant, which I never, ever, ever imagined I would do. And I was in a party and I was chosen as star of the night, and that's how I started my, let's just say, interest, attending events and shows. And I was into pageantry, and then after that, fashion shows, and then after that, photography, modeling. And then I just realized I was really into it. It's still, I have full-time job as a physio, but it's still some part-time modeling really sparks the interest. And then of course, as Mr. Shah says, he saw my profile that I'm into fashions. I like dresses, let's just say, and like matching clothes and everything. So I think that just, yeah, it collaborated with every interest, and that's the opportunity as well. So it just became at the right time.
Wow. Amazing. So, Sha, what did you see in Lynette? What made you say, "Oh, she is the one that we're looking for here in UK"? I think you partly answered that one. That but
All right.
please elaborate it. Yeah, elaborate it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. Sure, sure. I should say. Actually, so far, even I haven't, like briefed the same thing, like thing to Leonard also, because we have discussed so much, but I haven't said that, why, what was the reason, what made me to choose. So let me take this opportunity to tell her also, along with the people who watch the show. Actually, to be very honest, Stylia is a brand which is focusing on customized fashion. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So styling is what we promote. So fashion is the one which keeps on like permanent. Everywhere, anywhere you go, like you carry your style. So style is what we prefer. We focus to promote into. So in such a way, when we were looking out for stylish people, it's not just fashionable people or a globally renowned people, or it's not about like winning a crown, holding a crown or working somewhere. It's all about being stylish. So people who are being stylish can literally promote style. So that's how like we found it. Like Lynette has got a very good style and she carries forward. So in whatever occasion we used to see her, she used to carry a very good style in terms of choosing her clothes, colors, and everything, like each and every way. She looks, so stylish, and she has got the capacity to promote. So that's the reason, like, we chose her to be the brand ambassador.
Wow, amazing. Now you heard that, Ate Lynette.
Yeah, I know.
as what
I was
as what
really
Sha
surprised.
yeah, as what Sha said, she didn't have the opportunity before. Now you
Yeah,
got an
yeah.
opportunity here with
Yes.
Germination to
Thank
tell
you,
that to
Mr.
Sha.
Exactly.
Shah. Thank you. And the Chris Media family, of course, for all the trust that you have
Yes.
given me. And it's an honor to represent Stylia. It's an honor.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
Jami, like this is one thing, like I want to mention in like where when Lynette was talking, like you would have heard the word. She mentioned in like
Mm-hmm.
style of family. So we here are a family, and that's how we promote. It's not just
Amazing. That's
a piece of business, but thing is, we are making a global family, and that's how we carry forward our business.
exactly. I believe that, culture is very important in any organization, in any business, promoting that belongingness, the family,
Exactly.
it's not, of course, you are there for a business, but you have to make sure that you promote the right culture into each and every person who actually is around your circle, who is actually
Yeah.
promoting your brand, helping you promote, and amazing. And then,
True.
fashion is not really my thing. That's why I'm very excited about this one because it's in a way it's for me it's stepping out of my comfort zone because I don't have anything to say about fashion because I'm not in the fashion, but I'm so excited because I know I'm gonna learn from Stylia, from Sha, and from Ate Lynette. I know I'm gonna learn something after this
Very sure.
interview with you.
Very
Yeah,
sure. Very
and
sure.
yeah, yeah. And then, of course, as what you said, a fashion can just be a trend, but style is something innate in in ourselves. It's something that we can carry along with us whenever we go. Whatever type of fashion there is, we can tweak it to according to
Yeah.
our style. Yes. See, I've already learned something
Style.
between
Yeah.
fashion and style. Yes, amazing. So how did you start? How long has Stylia been existing for? Why did you start Stylia? There are a lot of
All
business
right.
around like food. Why did you choose fashion to start with?
All right. To be very honest, as you said, like you're no way like into fashion industry. See, 7 years back, I was not at all into this industry, and like I was not completely aware of what is fashion across. But like it suddenly happened. Like when I was into filmmaking and like art filmmaking and all, like I came across different people who are so much fashionable, so who are
Mm,
like like adorable.
mhm,
So something like made me like learn about them. So why are they so much in demand? The question is that why
mm,
like when there was so much of like models, why particularly few models were so much on demand? Why people are running behind them? What make like people like admire and adore?
mm,
So this was a question for me. So when I was like learning about them, like like I found that they were belonging to fashion industry, which is something like unique. The ramp walks, pageants. So these kind of stuffs, which made them like stand like little out of the box. When I was handling like hundreds of models, fashion models, few like I could say like 10% of those were so much on demand. So those models who were on demand belongs to this particular category, who are pageant queens or like maybe like international ramp models, runway models, such a kind. So I was like, see, literally, like I would say, like something was like penetrating in my mind to know more about that. So that's where like I got into this industry and like as about all these shows. So there I found like something unique in them, not just posing into the cameras, not just like making like getting a makeover, like giving poses is what they do, but still they all carry a uniqueness. Everyone had their unique style in them, in the way of like dressing up, in way of makeovers, in way of style. Walks, in way of like the carrying themselves. Everything like there were different things. I found in each and every one. This particular like sense, I could say, made me like do something for fashion. So I started my fashion brand, like it was a garment brand where
mhm,
we were manufacturing clothes. We were manufacturing clothes and like to occasions, only for occasions we were doing. So initially for festivals and like celebrations, corporate gatherings, like so different like occasions and different needs we were working on. So there we found like as you said, like there were very different business across me.
mm,
When I choose fashion as a business, there were numerous players around me, already existing players. So I want something what do you call something like unique,
mhm,
or something I could say something different from what they provide, so that people recognize me, a brand which should get like recognized by the industry and of course by the customers. So there we chose style. So fashion is what everybody does. Everybody says fashion garments,
mm,
fashion accessories, fashion
mhm,
everything is fashion. Everything has got fashion, but style is the one which is unique. See,
mm,
100 years before, if you see, Europeans had a style, Egyptians had a style, Asians had a style. The style is permanent, but fashion keeps on changing time to time. No, to each and every geographical location, you'll find different fashion in different period of time. But style is what the same thing, which been followed generation next to generation. So when fashion we mix up with style, it becomes something new, something vibrant. So that's how Stylia was developed. The idea behind Stylia was this. So it's just been 1 year we've been like working on the plans. What exactly Stylia gonna provide, and what kind of services we're gonna provide, and what kind of products we're gonna provide. And this pandemic time, was so much helpful for us to develop a wider contact for us. See, now in 12 countries we have been expanding. So initially by November 4th, we are launching our web portal. So this web portal will have a virtual shopping experience for every customers. So they can just log into the website, they can shop there itself. So later in a month or so, we'll be opening physical stores in each and every locations. So where people can go ahead, get styling consultations, and they can customize their own fashion in terms of garments, accessories, jewelries, what do you call gadgets, anything it be. Whatever you want to style, whatever you want to be presenting fashionable, Stylia is there to do it. It's very simple.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Thanks for telling us the story how Stylia came about. And
Oh my God.
I like that story behind it, that you were into a certain industry, and then you got attracted
Yeah,
into this type of people that
exactly.
was
All right.
in your circle, and then you get curious, and then you found out, oh, what really made them attractive, and
Exactly.
people are getting
So much
interested,
curious.
and
So
then
much
you went
curious.
into it. Yeah, it all starts with curiosity and going for it.
Yeah.
That's the lesson there, I think. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, amazing, amazing story. So, Lynette, what made you say yes when Stylia came to you and
A billion dollar
offered you
question.
to be? Yeah,
Let's just
there you
say
go.
when Miss Asia told me about Stylia, and he knows that I was into styling and everything. I would at first it took me 2 months actually to think about it. Miss Asia knows, and he was trying to uh, tell me what was the services for, and I was thinking it was just in India because of course he was from India, and he said it will be
Mhm.
international soon. And then when he told me about they will be opening in London and everything, I said okay, I will do that then. And then what made me really sign the contract is that Mr. Shah is very, very, let's just say you have these vibes that he is a very kind person, and that I knew if I will be into the company, I will be like a family to them. And the camaraderie, let's just say, the friendship, it's not just because of the style or the business or the money or everything, but it's just like, let's just say, collaboration of different countries for making something possible, a success, something, a business, let's just say, which is the Stylia. So yeah, I think his kindness and patience really was the one that pulled me towards him, and I really said yes. Yeah, he is. He is a very patient man.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
That's really a golden nugget there that I would
Mhm.
like
So sweet
to
of you. So sweet of you,
emphasize.
Lynette. Actually, Jim, I should say, tell you one thing.
Mhm.
Beyond business, I always, strongly believe in destiny. So me and Lynette were connected on social media since more than a year. But 6 to 8 months, we were not at all in touch. Not even a hi, hello we made, because she was
Yeah, yeah.
one side, she was busy with the works, and suddenly she was not well also. So too many different reasons were there for us, not connecting regularly often. But one point in time, suddenly, uh, we came up with like Stylia as a business form. I said, I just got in, stuck in my mind that why not Lynette. And Lynette was the first person, like in entire UK I approached. So not just to be an ambassador, but to take care of the business in entire country. So this worked out. Like after like being not connected for 6 8 months, suddenly something struck in my mind. This is what I call destiny. Good things work in the good time with the good people.
Exactly.
So good people,
Exactly.
now we're like all together. We are a family now. So good things are happening. So this is
Exactly.
all how it happens.
Exactly. Amazing. And I would like to stress out what you said earlier, it's the reason, see, the exact reason why Lynette actually signed to you is not really about the business or the style or anything. This
Yeah.
is what I would like, because Germination is our hub for health, arts, and business, and I would like to
Wow.
impart this one. I would like to reiterate this one, that a lot of businesses are the same. A lot of businesses are really great, but what will be the defining? What will set you apart? What will make you different from the rest? It's actually you, the
Yeah,
personality of the
exactly.
company, the person. Yeah, it's exactly what Lynette said. It's not about the brands or anything, but it's
Yeah,
your personality that made her say
exactly.
yes to Stylia. Yeah, amazing. I just
See,
would like to
people usually
emphasize upon
they would have heard about, like, I heard from so many people, success
it.
formula. People always say, like, follow the success formula.
Mhm,
I never go behind the success formula is,
mhm,
because there is no such success formula which can anybody can implement.
mhm,
It
mhm.
depends upon the person to person. So not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same formula can work for everyone. But
exactly.
failure
It's not the
formula, I
yeah.
always
Mhm.
take inspiration from failure formulas. I'm so
Mhm,
proud
mhm.
about it, like saying this, because
Yes, yes.
failure is the one which is permanent and which is very much common between you and me, between me and
Mhm,
anybody. Because the basic reason for a failure is that a minute mistake,
mhm.
a minute mistake, somewhere when you don't notice, or
Mhm,
somewhere you don't respect, or someone who you didn't recognize, this becomes a very big reason for your failure.
mhm.
So that is the main reason where Chris Media became a family. So we don't call Chris Media as a company. We call Chris Media as a family. So each and every member of this family are given equal importance and being recognized each and every moment. So whatever we come across, whatever new thoughts we come with, we put across and we discuss among everyone. We take all the suggestions. So
Mhm.
Stylia is not just my brainchild; it's a brainchild of every member here. Every day, each and every day, everybody gives inputs. We can, in terms of promotions, in terms of updations, in terms of manufacturing, everything. So this kind of, like, togetherness, I could say. In business language, I would say it is a teamwork, but in our own language, I would say it's hand in hand we work. This is what, the togetherness. This makes us,
Mhm.
more stronger. People from different races, different countries, so far apart we live, but still, not a single decision we take, like, individually. Nothing here is monopoly. There's a company where each and everyone, they provide their inputs, and we take it forward. We implement it. So every day is a learning process for Stylia now. So as I said, like, it's just 1 year is a tender period. So
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
in 2 3 years in the by the road down line, you can see Stylia be very strong brand across the globe, and that's for sure, because we are working on that. It's not just a blind and, like, commitment which we give, but we are working towards that. We are moving forward. In 5 months,
Amazing.
exploring a brand in 12 countries is not a small, like, achievement. So we believe on them. We rely on our ambassadors who literally work on promoting in their regions. So they believe in the brand and we believe in them. So this is how the business grows.
Amazing, amazing. So, you touching that one, actually, I would like to expand more on the branding, because as a business, as a company, branding is really important. So, let me just share this
Yeah.
one. There you go. Branding is really important, right?
Oh wow.
You see,
Wow.
when you see that one, what do you think about? That's a Starbucks,
uh,
right?
Yes.
That one,
like
Mercedes Benz.
okay, let me tell you something. This might be like funny as silly, funny or silly also for some people, but still,
Mhm.
the very first brand, it's been published, Starbucks, all right,
Yeah, yeah.
which
Mhm.
belongs to Tata, which is again an Indian company, Indian owned brand.
How is it? Okay. I think my point being is that the branding is very important in a business. All those who
Exactly.
are watching,
Same.
all those who
So
are
that's how we like
yeah,
when there are like international brands,
yeah,
international logos. Stylia be there on the on the run. We are on the run. So we are competing, and very soon we may like now I could say like Stylia in this particular what do you call the serial, the placing, the positioning as in the last. Probably in 5 years, Lynette, would 5 years be enough for us to be in the top position?
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Let's aim for that.
Yeah, 5 years is more enough for us because Stylia family is so strong. So we'll be like
Amazing.
replace like Starbucks over there. So we'll be
Yeah, that's
catch
why
out of the first position.
exactly. That's why, as you can see there, without even the name, putting the name,
Oh
the
yeah,
people will know what the brand is like. This M is really
exactly.
McDonald's. That's
All right.
Mercedes Benz. That's Apple. That's Android. That's Stylia.
Yeah,
And
Yes,
that logo
yes.
up there
exactly.
is Germination. Yeah. What does Stylia stand for as a brand? I think that's my next
Uh,
question.
all right. So,
Just one, yeah, yeah. One word.
all right.
What does Stylia
Okay.
stand for?
Stylia. The caption under Stylia, if you noted, we have clearly mentioned the new
Mhm.
in you. This is
Yes.
what Stylia gonna do. Stylia is a place where you come, when you step out, you'll find yourself completely new.
Wow,
The
amazing.
stylish you is what we create. So
Amazing. Amazing. that is very powerful, That is very powerful. Lynette, let's
Yes.
come back to you. Um you were chosen by Stylia because of your personality and your style. So how can you promote, your personality and the brand ethos are aligned? That's why they ask you to be a brand ambassador. How can you promote this brand in your own way, in your as your personality, in your own personality?
I think as I said earlier, mentioned earlier, social media is a powerful tool to promote anything, and I think let's just say positivity as well
Mhm,
comes really, really powerful. So,
mhm,
let's just say I've got the style, I've got a positive outlook, and then I'm the ambassador of Stylia. So I will make sure that when we launch the business here internationally on the 4th of November, I will still be promoting Stylia in my own way, in my own style. And because where we, as I've said earlier, we are family, then we will be supporting each other and then guiding each other. And I want to see all the products and services we have in due months' time, so I can also
all
wear
right.
them myself. And
wow,
then at least
amazing.
I can say I'm part of it. Which just that the COVID
Yes.
is a bit of a
Mhm,
setback, but for
mhm.
sure we will get into that point that we can see all the clothings and everything soon.
Amazing. I think we're just gonna pause for a 2-minute commercial break, and we will be back. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure. Thank
Yep.
you.
And we're back. Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
We're back. So, uh, during this pandemic, you mentioned earlier during the pandemic, how was the business? Because before, you were like, is it like online already to start with? So, how did you cope up with the pandemic, the business itself?
All right. So since, as I said, it's just in the tender stage, just 1 year old. So we were working on the manufacturing,
Mhm.
the researches were going on, in terms of fashion, like studying and understanding the fashion traditions, cultures, needs, like including the climatic condition of different geographical locations. Because we put up in India, we supposed to cater to US, we supposed to cater to UK. So different geographic locations have which got different climatic conditions where different fabrics are preferred, where different style, different fashions. So these study material was so much important to us. So we invested the complete entire time in studying and understanding these stuffs. So we haven't started the sales. So now we are done with all the research works and we are ready to get into the market now. So into different markets. So now we are ready with our product services and products. So products in the sense, I could say garments are there, accessories are there, jewelries are there. So different like gadgets and skins of the gadgets. So covers, automobiles. So different like categories we have got. And from November 4th onwards, like the online sale will start. And as I say, from January 2021, the physical stores will start in operating in different locations. So this pandemic situation, didn't disturb us so much
Mhm.
because we invested this time to study the basic needs. So we were
Mhm.
equipping ourselves. We were finding out the right people who can promote the branch, who can take a step ahead, to promote the style, who can carry the style. So these what we were doing for these 5 6 months. So we didn't find there's a loss or this is so much hard for us. So there was no hardship at all. So we were investing our time into it. So we found it so much productive.
Amazing. That's very important for most people to hear, that even
Yeah,
pandemic will not stop any individual, any group or company or business. Uh,
exactly.
I've known I've known a lot of course, it is a common knowledge now that a lot of business were down because of pandemic, but I myself, I know businesses that were actually thriving, during pandemic, which is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
amazing, So it's not bad at all, So it's just the way we perceive things, if it's gonna be a breakdown for us or gonna be a breakthrough, or
Yeah,
it depends on how
it's up to
you
us.
look at things. Yeah, exactly. It's how we respond to all these things, not
So
to react but to
by
respond.
this time, I would like to mention, one more thing as well to all the people over here who watch the
Mhm.
show. Like every 30 to 40 years, as a cycle, we find,
Mhm.
we experience these kind of pandemics.
Mm, mm.
This COVID pandemic is not the very first thing which we are experiencing. Might be for this generation, this is the second one I could say. But for the earlier
Yeah,
generation, people would have experienced different things, malaria, like dengue, so many things we have come across.
yeah. Spanish
Floods,
flu, one of the biggest ones
yeah,
as well
exactly.
globally. Yeah, yeah,
Floods
yeah.
comes, earthquake comes.
Mhm.
So many things we have come across. So nothing can stop us. It can pass. These kind of pandemic
Yeah,
time will pass our flow, but nothing can stop us unless until
exactly,
you're ready to now run, unless until you're ready to fly. Your wings are on. Your wings are on.
exactly.
So
As what
never
they
lose
say,
your wings.
exactly. As what they say, tough times they just go,
Yeah.
but tough people they stay. That is really
Stay.
amazing.
Exactly.
Exactly, exactly. So
Very.
Lynette,
Yes.
so how is it important to you, being a brand ambassador for something? How is it important to you to promote something like Stylia for
Oh,
instance?
it's really very important to me because when you are passionate into something and
Mhm.
then you are promoting them, it really has to be, you have you have to focus and you have to be a role model on doing. You have to be aware of what you're wearing now, because of course it's tidy, as you say. And I've got no idea. I got no idea. Let's just say I've got no problem with that, because I was always into styling anyway.
Mhm.
And the most important thing to me is that we have to support each other,
Mhm.
and we have, as we say, it will be globally known somehow. And I'm reaching for all the audiences, for all who is watching now, to support us, because it's very important for this business, for Stylia to thrive under this situation we are into now. So my friends, families, relatives, or whoever is watching now, please support us, because it is very important that we will be supporting a business that is just new. Let's just say it's still new and we don't know what happened. We are aiming for a successful business soon, but we are also reaching out to everyone to support us. And yeah, the
Amazing. Yeah.
support from everyone is very important.
Amazing. As what Sha said, when you go to Stylia, you come
Yeah,
out with a new you.
new
That's very
Exactly.
concept. Yeah,
important.
you,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, you
And
will
like
discover
here,
yourself.
I should add, like a little more information about Lynette. When I said, like the right, like reason why I chose, Lynette to be a brand ambassador is that she not only, like strong in choosing her own garments and accessories, but also she's strong in, like choosing the right person to utilize in terms of promoting the brand. So that also like a strong reason what she holds. So she has like chosen the right people who will be very soon announced officially and who will carry forward along with Lynette. Like they're gonna work on the fields and they're gonna promote the brands. So there's one more reason like which she has got. So I could say like there's the USP which Lynette has got. Unknowingly she has got it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sha,
Yeah.
Sha. My next question to you would be, how do you use fashion to create awareness?
All right. Very now like lovely question. In the right time actually. See, nowadays, like people are so much aware and so much, what do you say, like, they wanted to be fashionable and people more want to be presentable. So these days we see like, be whatever occasion it is, whatever, like, what do you say, like, no, any occasion, any time, anywhere, anybody, they want to present themselves in a way that, like they get attracted. So people look for something new. So this is a right way to promote any awareness. See, through fashion, you can promote anything. For example, in like any service activities, any social
Uh,
service activities, like social service needs, can be promoted through fashion.
mhm.
Because when I give a lecture, for example, I have been a lecturer in a university, so where I give like classes, no seminars, workshops I
Mhm.
conduct, when like 300 to 500 students used to be there. Hardly like 30 to 40% of the students would listen. Rest of the students will be physically present there, not mentally.
Yeah.
So giving lectures and advice is not preferred by this generation. But when you promote something through fashion, which they prefer, which they
Mhm.
follow, definitely the
Yeah.
message gonna reach out to each and everyone. For example, in like cancer, cancer is a one thing which everyone knows how hard it is to handle, but to live with. So we have seen literally so many like cancer fighters. So for breast cancer exclusively, our team, we were working with different organizations, different labs, where we were creating and lingeries which has a capacity to cure level 1 and level 2 cancer patients. So exclusively for like breast cancers. So likewise, like we are working on different thoughts, different
Mhm.
social awareness, titles, so that which we can promote through Stylia, the fashion garments, fashion accessories, whatever we do, it will come up with some awareness, some social
Mhm. Yeah.
causes. So this is how we work.
Amazing, amazing. It's really very enlightening, because just like McDonald's. We think McDonald's is actually a fast food burger company,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not known to most people that McDonald's is actually a real estate business. It's a real estate. Do you know
all
that?
right.
they
Yeah,
they won't put up a McDonald's in a secluded place. It's always in a highway where a lot of people is there.
highway.
Just
Yeah,
yeah, same with Starbucks. We think that Starbucks is actually, all this company. There's a psychology behind it. All this business, just like Starbucks. It's not a
all right.
coffee making business. It's more about
No,
friendship. It's all about people. The business is
connecting
actually people.
people.
They're just
Yes.
yeah. It's just they're just using coffee in order to
Yeah.
yeah, they're using coffee in order to bring people together. Like
Very true.
sitting down there. Yeah, exactly. So that's actually
Socialize.
what
Yeah.
Styla is all about as well. You promote something like an awareness, but you use
Yeah.
a vehicle in order to. That's what you've said. Teenagers, millennials will not agree or promote something unless you go down to what
Definitely.
they want and use fashion,
Exactly.
to bring the message across.
Any
Just like
message,
Nike
if
as
you
well.
want to
Yeah,
reach out to them, you're supposed to
yeah,
understand their needs.
exactly, exactly.
So
One
this is what we
example
do.
again. Yeah, one example as well is Nike. We think Nike is a shoes brand. It is a shoes brand, but what they actually promoting is actually a performance. It's all about
Yes.
Athletes.
performance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, athletes performance. So that's all about. I know that's very important to understand all these things in
All
business
right.
or in a company.
True.
Amazing.
True.
So I always Atelin, let me
Yes.
go back to you.
Yes, Jeremy.
Yes. um Being a brand ambassador for Stylia, how has it helped you as a person?
Um, it really made me aware of what's around, like the styles and fashions around. Because before, I just, if that's my style, I will do that. But they said before, Mr. Shia said it's millennial, or let's just say it comes to lots of ages and everything. So now I'm thinking about what the teenagers likes,
Mm,
their styles and everything, and the adults and the middle age, let's just say. So I'm more aware of the styles of every age, and as well, it gave me a bit of confidence, and because of course they have chosen me as the brand ambassador, which is a bit really an honor, and I have to do that myself. I have to portray to be the role of an ambassador and a model for them by, let's just say, bringing awareness to styles to every ages. That's how I perceive it.
amazing, Ate. It's really very important that people actually understand that when they venture into something, into any endeavor, that ask yourself,
Yes,
what's
yes,
in it for me? What
yeah,
am I
yes,
going to
it
learn
is.
out of
Yeah, yeah,
venture? Because it's gonna take your time, your effort, everything,
it is.
money,
Yes,
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to learn something from everything that you do. And I always ask this to my guests. I call this the dinner question. Let me start with
Mm-hmm.
Sha. All right.
Okay.
So I call this a dinner question. If you're going to
Mm-hmm.
have a dinner with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in the world that you can think of, could be somebody who's already dead or still living. Who
Mm-hmm.
is this person that you would like to have dinner with? Why? And what question would you ask this person?
All right. It would be with the former president of US, Barack Obama.
Yep.
because he's a man like I. I mean, I've admired him so much, not just for like being a president, but still a man with so much of style and energy. The charisma which he has got. It has like attracted me so much. The way of dressing up,
Mhm.
the way he carries forward. These all things were like so much like attractive and nevertheless of the skin color, nevertheless of his hairstyle, he had one uniqueness that he attracted people.
Mhm.
He used to admire everyone. So it's been long time dream, I could say, long time dream, since I was looking for an opportunity to like share a table with them. I don't
Yes.
know whether it's going to happen, like when it's going to happen, but sure, before the end of the day, so like I'll definitely like make sure that it happens. And when that
Yes.
happens, I'll ask him one question:
Yep.
would you be a brand ambassador for Stylia?
Yes. Amazing. That's the $1 million question. I like that. Amazing. Amazing. How about you, Ate Lynette? Thank you for that, Sha. I really
Thank
love
you.
that.
So yeah, that's good one. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you,
So,
Ate? If you're going to have a dinner with somebody, who is it going to be? Why
oh,
and what question would you ask this person?
why? What question is that? I would choose my nan. It's let's just
Hmm.
say she's not really my nan, my Lola, or my the sister of my mother's mother who passed away when I was here in UK. She used to be a teacher, so you can
Hmm.
see I learned a lot from her. And the one thing that she taught me was that when even if it's impossible, if you focus and aim big and get it, just soar high and aim for that, and you will have it. It's just like determination and focus. And since she was a teacher, I said, and then when she passed away, I found out that she motivated and inspired lots of students. I used
Hmm.
to meet some of her former students who said she is really, really a good teacher. It makes me feel a bit emotional now.
Hmm.
And the question that I will ask her now is, if ever I will have the chance, is, are you happy of what I have become? The person that I became. So
Wow.
that was it.
Amazing.
Oh.
That's really touching. That is really touching.
Yes,
I
yes.
love it. I
Be
love it.
So
I
inspired.
really
nice.
Yes.
enjoy this. I really enjoy this interview. At this point, I would just like to greet our Peri viewers. Actually, we have Rizalina Glazier, Jonga Mueda, um, Maita Martin. Hello there, Maita.
I see.
George Chanels, Ronnie Dayao, Joel the Idol Miranda, Chell Spirit, Hermel Ilagan, Florentina Palome Bunker, Estela Agkawili, my cousin from Canada, and we have Nolfred Alclo Kagaanan is also watching. Nade Cabilis from the Philippines, Molly Walker, Ferrer Madge, Hanijin Dikdikan Samonte, thank you for watching. David Sturdy, George Gemida, and Rose Clarinal of One EO Connect Digital. Hello there. Thank you for watching. And Daniel Payumo. And let us also see if there are any questions here. Um, yes, Marlo Takanay is watching, one of our frontliners. There you go. Thank you, Marlo. Ate Rizalina, vain. Yes, sometimes we need to be vain. Maita Martin. And then we have the Soulmates. Hello, Soulmates. One of the family, it's a talented family band here in UK. And we are still on our guesting, but we will watch the show. Support Patrick. Hello there, Patrick. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we have a question here. How will you market it here as a whole? Oh, there's a question here.
All right. Okay.
How will you market as a whole
Where is
in
the
UK?
question from?
UK.
Okay. So market in UK, as I already mentioned, like we have our brand ambassadors who very well understand the market, So with their like inputs, we come up with like products according to the market needs. So in terms of garments, accessories, and stuffs, whatever you want. And yeah, and moreover, like it's not the products which we manufacture only in India. So we have got designers, we have got stylists, we have got people, artisans, also artisans from the UK who work according to your needs, your preferences. So everything will be available over there. So to market the products over there will not be a big deal because we understand the market and we connect with the customers. So end to end customers is what we connect to. So other than like the print media, the digital media promotions, we connect with the market. Market in the sense, we connect with the customers directly. So when through digital media or to physical stores, wherever you reaches, whatever suggestions you give will be implemented, and whatever preferences you give will be worked on that, and whatever needs like give us. So we will work on that. So it's not that we work on something and we push our products to you, but we customize your needs. So marketing the products which you need will not be a big deal for us.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Do we have? Thank you for that, Sha.
Yeah.
And we have Nate Kabil is watching here from Antipolo. Antipolo is in the Philippines. You choose, right? That's David Sturdy. Thank you, David.
Yeah.
And David said, you have ambitious plans for the brand. How will you finance these plans? It will come.
Actually, like finance plans, like if you become a member of Stylia, definitely we'll discuss about the financial plans. So very soon, we are waiting for you, David. So we'll definitely discuss on that.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And of course, happy Halloween to everyone. That's just me. And I would like to thank you both for being here today in Germination.
It's
And
pleasure, pleasure.
Our pleasure.
It's
yes,
it's a great pleasure that
and
joining here, and I personally thank each and everyone who have joined here and like watching this show and giving like good inputs, and like for these questions like whichever come across, more questions can reach out. So anytime like people want to connect with us, we are available online 24 hours. So 365 days, 24 hours, anytime we are available from any part of the country. Any questions, most welcome. So thank you, Jeremy, for once again for giving creating this platform, and thank you so much. And Lynette,
thank
see
you,
you
Sha.
soon on fourth.
Yes,
And
yeah,
Sha, that's
you.
for you. That's a champagne for you for guesting here. I'm giving a
Oh,
champagne
thank you, buddy. Thank you so much.
virtually,
Yes.
virtually. Thank you. And that's
Thank
for you,
Thank
you.
you
Ate
so much.
Lynette. That's
Oh,
for you,
thank
Ate
you.
Lynette.
Thank you.
It's a
Yeah.
power. Final question. Final
Yes.
question before you go. Sorry. We lost Sha there. But anyway, final question before I let you go, Ate. Is COVID a curse or a blessing?
And let's just say it's some. I will say it's a blessing.
Hmm.
And you might ask why? Because let's there's lots of ongoing issues right now. Some has lost their job. Some has mental well-being has been affected. But at the end, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. What brings us closer? It's because you remember when the first COVID strike, they recognized NHS. And let's just say people became more aware of what frontliners are doing and being appreciative of what we do and everything. But it's a blessing in such a way that more families who were so busy that time doing all work, let's just say work became just working at home, and then they realized they get a family there to support them. And well, for me, blessing in such a way that it brings people closer together and became aware of what others were doing, and family wise it became they realize that family is the most important thing after all, not the money. So for me, that's
Amazing.
a blessing.
Amazing, ate. Amazing, amazing. Thank you for that. It's very important that, as what we
Thank you.
said earlier,
Yes.
this COVID pandemic is just like a reset button.
A reset.
It's
Yes,
just,
it is.
it will pass. It just depends on how we respond and not react
Respond.
to it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, how
Yes.
do we see the positive in this negative situation? So thank you for that, ate, and more power. Stay safe, and thank you
Thank
for
you.
being
Stay
here.
safe. Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Ate Lynette.
you. Thank you. Happy Halloween, everyone. Thank you. Thank
All the
you.
best, ate.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Thank
much.
you. Bye bye. Bye. Thanks,
Thank you.
Jeremy. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. So there you go. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here with us today. And before I go, I would like to say, some to promote some of the things that I need to promote to everybody. As you can see down there, there's a JhermiNATION Got Champion talent competition. That's our latest project here in JhermiNATION. So let me just show that one. There you go. JhermiNATION Got Champion Talent Competition starting next week. This is a live online virtual talent competition. The grand finals will be on January 2, 2021. And this is open to all talents. You sing, dance, act. If you're stand-up comedian, if your none can break dance or you have a pet who can sing, please just send us a 1 minute video to Jeremy_Roy at yahoo.com. That is JHERMY_ROY at yahoo.com. And what is at stake? This is what is at stake. Oop, add the stream, remove that one. And that's the one. That will be our grand prize. The grand winner will receive 500 pounds in pounds and a trophy. Just one of those trophy. But that is the prize. We will only have one winner because it will run for 8 weeks. So we will have 8 finalists that will compete on January 2, 2021, and only one will be named as the very first JhermiNATION Got Champion grand winner. So that's it. And of course, to all the Filipino nurses here in the UK, I would like to announce FNA UK, Filipino Nurses Association, will have the grand launching on November 14, 2020 from 1 to 5 p.m. Filipino nurses rising beyond the pandemic, beyond the crisis. We have guest speakers, Ruth May of CNO for England, Dr. Peter Carter, OBE, former RCN president, Yvonne Coghill, CBE, OBE, JPM, Masteral, FRCN, whatever that means. And of course, our president, Ariel Lanada, interim FNA UK president, and of course, our Philippine ambassador, His Excellency Antonio Lagdameo. So save the date, 14th of November, 2020. And the website is www.fnauk.org.uk. You can find us on Facebook as well, Filipino Nurses Association UK, and on Twitter at Filipino Nurse UK. And of course, I am, let's remove one, a proud member of FNA UK. So that's my badge. So thank you very much. I hope I haven't missed anybody that I was supposed to greet. Thank you, everyone, and see you again tomorrow. Please, spread the word like fire. JhermiNATION Got Champion Talent Competition. And you can email a 1-minute video to JHERMY_ROY at yahoo.com. A 1-minute video of your talent. We are looking for you. Open to all talents, open to all ages, all nationalities, all over the world. And our prize is a 500 pounds cash prize and a trophy. Imagine if you're from the Philippines and you win this competition, How much would it be in pesos? So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a pleasure interviewing Lynette Medina and Sha Krish of Stylia. And what is your takeaway? I always make sure that you learn something from your time in watching here in JhermiNATION. What is your takeaway? So, my takeaway is, what is my takeaway? Let me just drink something. It's now I don't know anything about fashion and style, but I know now the difference that between fashion and style. Fashion is just something just like a like a fad, but style is something more permanent. So whatever will happen, you carry that style along with you, your own personality, your own character as a person, and it will just vibrate and it will come out. It's like a song. A lot of people will interpret one song, but only one will win, and that one will have the best groove, the best interpreter, the best interpretation of that particular song. It's just the same analogy with style and fashion. So that's what I've learned, and you can use fashion to create awareness, and that's very important to spread the word. So thank you very much. I hope you have learned something here in JhermiNATION. What is your takeaway? So thank you, everyone. This is Jeremy, your host here in JhermiNATION, our hub for health, arts, and business. See you again. Stay safe. Namaste. See you tomorrow.